Vlogmas.
It is much later on in the day. I had a morning of editing and I have finally caught up with myself, which is very nice. But
It's nearly dark.
Yes, it's past 3 o'clock down here.
Yep.
We've just worked out yesterday's clue.
Yep.
And today's envelope is a thick one. And we've definitely got it right.
Scary.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And then... Oh, these are perforated. Have they put in 2 of this? No, they haven't. Rules.
Oh,
Rules.
We have rules. It's a game, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah,
Double
that'll be
sleuthing.
fun.
Yes, we shall
Enjoy that.
enjoy that, yes. So Mum's calendar has made it to Southampton. It's gotten from Leeds to Southampton, but it's still not here.
Nope.
Mum's filled hers up today. What surprises have you given yourself? Oh, she's throwing it out.
Sunshine! We need sunshine.
Bring it on.
Lello!
We need lots of sunshine.
And then for me today...
Here he has. Hello.
11, right at the front. Ooh! It's a hard one. I think it's a glue stick. It is! It's a Prim fabric glue stick. That is awesome, thank
Half
you.
the fun is feeling the packet and guessing.
Yeah.
What did I get?
I did that with my birthday present.
Yes.
I felt them.
Yes.
I got it right, didn't I?
You did it. Yeah, I did give you a
Yes.
hint.
Let me just grab it for a second.
I did give you a hint.
Yeah. You didn't really give me a hint.
I did. I said think of South Africa.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well,
And
only
that
confirmed.
immediately made it.
Yeah.
It's actually a
Yeah.
bit damp, so you might want to back away.
Back away, back away, back away.
It's a crustacean.
Friend of mine.
Nia was saying, I couldn't understand the will it bark. Is it a tree? I said, no, it's a lobster, obviously.
Yeah.
Lobsters bark, don't
Yeah. We were
That's
trying
to be mounted on one of my sheds. But I'm to wait, apparently.
He's a man of many sheds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you inherited a lot
to have
of
a
sheds
shed,
back
haven't
here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, you're in one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, why have you trodden on my foot?
Because it was in the way, probably.
So,
I do apologise.
lots of you were asking to see Mama's finished kitties. This is the one that got beheaded and reheaded.
Yes.
And then this is the second one.
Where I learnt how to do it properly.
Are you happy with them now?
Yes.
I think they look amazing.
Yeah, I think they're brilliant.
They're from the Furry Friend Factory?
Yeah.
I think.
Funky
Funky Friend.
Friend Factory.
Yeah.
So yeah, I still think they need
That's
a
a good
little
one.
cross of yarn, black yarn on that end, because that's my sense of humour.
Yeah.
But yes, I will link the pattern down
It's
in the
not a
description.
pencil sharpener.
Exactly.
No.
And I've got a free teddy bear one to do for another friend.
Yes.
So that's
We will show you that when that gets complete, but it's not
Yeah.
even been cut out yet.
No.
But it's going to. It's again out of fabric
before
out of my
Christmas.
stash.
yeah,
So
brilliant.
yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's us for today. Thank you very much for being so patient and waiting for me.
We've been
That's okay.
doing Christmas cards.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
You've
I've
got
I've
signed
done them.
them. You've done
I've signed,
them?
She's
well
done them,
signed.
yeah.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes.
I've got to go and cook now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're having
'Cause you're going out
satay
tonight.
pork with
Yeah.
broccoli. We've had it before. It was amazing.
Yep.
Could we just pose for a thumbnail quickly? Did you see today's thumbnail? It was a
No.
Do you want my best smile?
Yes, please.
It's difficult.
Where did your son get his gurning tendencies from?
Oh,
Who knows?
Yes.
Okay, hopefully I can get a screenshot when none of you are too blurry.
It was a bit blurry yesterday.
Yeah, I know, my camera's dying. I need a new camera.
Oh.
It is over 5 years old and it has been used daily since then.
Yeah.
And most other vloggers replace them every year.
Really?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So, well, most other vloggers tend to be a little bit more violent with theirs by the sounds of things, because like the screen breaks and things like that. So the fact that my screen is still intact is amazing. But
Yep. Good.
yeah, I think I
Okay.
need to do one of those. Anyway, I'm going to stay down here. They're going to go and do the things.
Okay, we're gone.
Yeah. Yes, it's a very nice feeling to have caught up with all the editing. If I hadn't had 2 nights out this week, then it wouldn't have been as late as it has been. But I very much enjoyed my 2 nights out, so not complaining. I've got on an Astoria sweater from the fabric that Guthrie and Ghani sell. Is their sweatshirting fabric with the little kind of bobbles on it, but they're coloured bobbles and they're really pretty. It's very stretchy. I love this very, very much. Very comfortable. I've got a gable tee underneath because I'm always cold. I've got the Winter Waves circular cardigan that Mum has knit for me twice now because I shrunk the first one, and my McCalls 7634 jogging bottoms in the teal ponte that has bobbled horribly. And yeah, after the, I think I've said this before, but the consensus was spend more money on higher quality, higher viscose content ponte and see how that does. So I'm going to probably replace this teal pair because if it isn't obvious, teal is my favourite colour. But thank you very much for all the lovely comments on the waffles and the Vlogmases and all that. I do read everyone and it is very much appreciated, so thank you for taking the time to comment on all of them. I am going to spend another couple of hours down here getting some more projects prepped. I've got my giant pile of viscose and not viscose knit projects here. None of those are viscose, not a single one. So I'm going to power through and get all the t-shirts cut out. Then there is, oh, and 1 dress. Then there'll be 2 dresses and 2 jackets left over. So I think I'm gonna work my way through this pile before Christmas, which I'm very excited about. So that's good. But first I need to finish the upload for the Patreon exclusive waffle that's going to be going up next Thursday. That was from the 29th of November and I wasn't going to put it up, but I started watching it and I thought it was quite an interesting conversation. So I've edited that one, and for the Patreon peeps it's going up on Thursday next week. Then I am out of Patreon exclusive waffles. So I'm not sure what's going to go on with that. Probably we'll film 1 a week for the remaining 2 weeks of December and then back to 2 a week in January. That's the plan. I also think, because I've been saying next year is my year of projects that scare me. Still going to do that, not backing out. But I've been saying that I'm going to do my slopers in January and Mum wants to do them at the same time, but Mum still has a goal weight to get to, and I'm kind of thinking that we ought to wait until she gets to that weight before we make her slopers. I've made the decision that I'm joining the gym next year and I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm not expecting it to change my shape massively. It's more for kind of like the mental health side of things, the leaving of the house, because I have become a bit of a hermit. In fact, a lot of a hermit, and the kind of not so much the social act side of things, because I'm planning on going when it's not so busy, but also like the sort of like fitness side of things. And it has a lot for the tier that I'm going to join. There are a lot of different, like there's a swimming pool, there's a spa, there's lots of different things. I'm thinking that I might change shape a little bit in the beginning of the year as well, so I'm thinking it might be more sensible to do the slopers later on. So I'm thinking maybe I do some of the coat projects in January, because if I end up losing a little bit of weight, having a coat be slightly too big for you is not the worst thing in the world, I don't think, especially having made some coats previously that have ended up being a little bit too tight for me. So yeah, I think coat projects in January would be a good idea, and I have got a lot of coat projects that I want to do. You guys know, if you watched the coat hangout, I'll list it up here. There was about 12 I ended up with fabric and plans for. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way. Not 100% sure, but I think that's what's gonna happen. So yes, let's get the last little bit of that video finished off and edited and uploaded, and then I can move on to getting some more bits and pieces cut out back here. Booger. This fabric, actually, Mum ordered it. No, Mum bought it from one of the shows, and she for some reason has only bought 2.5 meters of it. I was hoping I could get the Vogue 9199 out of it, but I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'm that much short, so like a 20 centimeters short, which sucks. But never mind, at least I checked before I started cutting out, because I was convinced it was going to fit, and it doesn't. And it's a directional print as well, so no way of making that dress fit onto this fabric in that way. But Mum did ask the other day if she could have it back, so the answer to that is yes, Mum, you can. I did say yes at the time, and then she was like, oh no, don't worry, you can have it back, Mum. I don't know what you're going to do with it though, because I think you were planning on making the dress with it, and you need 3.5 meters for that, so you're 1 meter short, and this was bought a very long time ago, so it won't be available anymore. But never mind. That's one less project to cut out and do. So I'm going to fold this up, put it on Mum's desk, and move on to the next one.
3 hours later.
That has been a very productive couple of hours. I have got the 8145 cut out, the Paola turtleneck cut out, the Adrian cut out, the Briarty altered and cut out. I am going to be cutting out the paper cut patterns Ride Your Bomber jacket tomorrow, and I've decided not to make a muslin because I have looked at the pattern, why can I not speak? I've looked at the measurements on the finished measurements on the pattern, and I'm confident that it's going to fit the way that I want. The only thing I may change is the length, because it is 22 inches and my torso from base of neck to waist is 17. I think I'm going to prefer it cropped because I prefer everything cropped. That might prove slightly difficult because I have just dug out a 14-inch zip, which might mean this might be too long. This is what the pattern calls for, but I think I can tweak the neckline a little bit because it's quite low at the neckline. I'm not 100% sure. I'm confident enough to kind of play around with it. The other side of things is I don't have the correct colour zipper for my what would have been wearable muslin, and I don't really like the fabric, but that's, you know, what the point of a wearable muslin. But I'm just gonna do it. I know I've just made a whole video about making a muslin and how you should always test out a pattern before you cut into your expensive fabric, but I'm going to risk it. And I'm probably going to have all of you guys telling me in the comment section down below not to do it, but I think I am. The only thing I haven't got to cut out are the dresses that I want to do from the Lithuanian fabrics. I don't have as much of those as I thought I did, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough for that dress, and I have to be quite thoughtful about print placement because there are giant prints on those panels, so it might not end up, they might not end up being those dresses. But I'm really pleased with everything else that I've got done today, so I am going to call it a night because Dad's just rung to say that dinner is ready. So we're having satay pork with broccoli, which we've had before and it was gorgeous, so I'm very much looking forward to that. So I'm going to go eat that, edit this to kind of catch up on the comments from the 2 videos that went up today as well. So I hope you've enjoyed today's little bit of waffle, and I will see you all tomorrow for the live hangout and another day of Vlogmas. Bye!